Hi children, welcome to Euclid Learning. So this is the third chapter for grade 6 ICT workbook. So if you haven't watched my previous videos, please go and watch them. There is a separate playlist for grade 6 textbook, and this is another playlist where I will be discussing all the workbook activities for grade 6 ICT. So this is a third video of that playlist. I have done two separate videos for the chapter 1 and 2 of the workbook ICT, right? Okay, let's start then. So this is the chapter 3, operating system and the file management. So I hope you have watched my other video for the chapter 3, where I will be discussing all the theories, and better if you have already tried these exercises, because don't just copy the answers from this. You first do it by yourself, and then you check whether your answers, whether your logical thinking is correct or wrong. Okay, so activity 3.1. So in this one, they have shown you an image of a computer screen. Actually, this is a Microsoft Windows 10 operating system. So you can see there are icons on the desktop, right? This whole thing is the desktop. And this is the start button. And if you click the start button, you will get the start menu. And D is showing the quick launch bar. So when, like for example, you can see here some folder, like you can quickly open the file explorer, and from here you can open up your browser. So usually when you open a new document like that, you can get the shortcut here. So quickly you can launch your software. And E is showing the task bar, right? This is a normal task bar where you can see the date, time, and all these things. Okay, then here they have given you a desktop picture of a Ubuntu operating systems, right? Hope you remember there are many operating systems. So like Windows, Linux, Ubuntu, Android, Apple, like that. There are so many operating systems. So this is a desktop home screen of a Ubuntu operating system. There's nothing much difference, right? You have icons, you have the desktop, and you have the start button, and when you click it you can launch the start menu, right? And D here, the quick launch bar is on top, right? And then you have your taskbar, right? Very similar to the Windows operating system. In Windows also you can change the directions of this taskbar, right? So in this one, they have given in the column A, they have given you the trademarks, right, of some operating systems. And in the column B, they have given you the names. So you have to do the matching. I have already done the thing. So this is the Linux operating system. This is the Windows operating system, right? So this is the Ubuntu. And hope you remember we have for mobile phones, we have separate mobile operating systems. Apple, Android are few examples of mobile operating systems. Then in the activity 3.2, what is a file? Right? A file contains any data, instructions, or command, right? It can be a document, a text file, it can be an image, it can be a video, right? So any kind of thing which will containing data, instructions, and commands in our computer. So here they are asking you to select a computer in your computer laboratory. You can use your own machine at home also, and write the names with the file extensions, right? Remember, in a file name, you have like two parts, right? You have the file extension. It's very important, right? So here they are asking you to view some of these files, and you have to write the name of the file with the extension, right? So here I have saved some files for you, right? Now here, now I can see the extensions, right? File name and the extension, both I can see. But if you cannot see it in Windows 10, you can go here, view, and then you can enable. Now I have already, now it's disabled. If you want to enable it, you have to tick this file name extensions. When you tick it, you can see the extensions, right? This view also you can change, right? From here, You can go for view and you have to go for any, like if you go for detailed view only, this view is there. Otherwise, if there can be extra large icons, list, right? So you have to pick the correct view, then only you can see all this information. Now I have gone for details view. Then only I can see the name, date, type, the size of the file and all this information, right? Now see here budget XLSX, right? So this is a Microsoft Excel worksheet. Can you see? So, and I have an image file, cat.jpg. So this is JPG, that is the extension. So this is the image file, right? So JPG file, right? So grade 6A docs, that's the example in the textbook that they have given for you. So this is a Word document, right? Like that, go to any of the folders in your computer and you have to write down the file names. So like that, I have written some of these files. These are text file, PPTX file, that means a presentation file, MP4, right? MP3 files can be there, JPG, PDFs, right? This is Excel file, right? You can have XML file, HTML files, any of these files you can write under this example like 10. I just wrote only 7 for this one, right? In this chart, what you have to do is you have to take that particular example and you have to fill this graph, right? Now, for example, this I have a sport meet text file, right? So this is the extension is txt and the file type is a text file. So type of the software. So to edit a text file, I need a text editor like Notepad or Notepad plus plus, right? So this is the name of the software usually which is opening it up, right? You can right click on the file and see the properties of the file, right? For example, now here, this is my file sportmeet.txt. So I can go for the properties, right? So here I can see it is opening with Notepad. This can be changed, right? So you can see type of the file is a text document. Understood? So like that, you can see all the properties here and fill that graph. So this is a Microsoft Excel worksheet. Microsoft Excel is what we needed here to open the file. Understand? So like that, so this is a PPTX, PowerPoint presentation, right? You need a presentation software and Microsoft PowerPoint is the relevant software. This software can be anything in your machine, right? So Moana is a movie, right? MP4 file with the extension. It's a video file, right? You can use like VLC player like video watching softwares for this, right? Understood? So this should be filled according to your files in your computer. Hope you understood. Then they are asking you to draw a picture using the computer, right? So here they have explained the Microsoft Paint software with Windows 10 operating system, right? So they are asking you to click the start button, select all programs, go to the accessories, and you can get the paint, right? This is only one way. You can just type in the search bar and go there as well like this. So here I'm getting paint. Understood? So we'll see what they are doing here. So here they have given you, right? So these are the few like buttons you can like undo, save, those things you can use it, right? And then you have the quick access toolbar, right? The ribbon, this ribbon concept is in new latest version of Windows, right? And this is the drawing area. So there are different kind of icons you can use, right? To select, now here they have used can start to text, or not actually it should be select, right? I change it here. So you can select some text or picture. I will show you this thing, right? For example, if I draw some like this. I'm drawing something. Okay. And I want to select. You can select only part of this. Right? I removed it. I control X, I cut it. Right? Understood? So crop also you can do, right? Like that. So you can select something, right? And you crop. So all the unwanted part can be removed. You can take only the required portion of a image. So if you want to resize it, right, you can tell how much you want to recycle as a percentage. I want to make this like double of it, right? So I'm resizing it. Understood? I can rotate it, like rotate 90 degrees right side. Understood? Like that. You can rotate your images. Okay, I'm taking a new one, right? So you can use the pencil to draw, right? Like this. And you can use the paint bucket like this to fill the colors, right? You can fill close drawing with colors, right? And you can use this text tool to enter some letters. It's very big. We'll make it small. Not that small, right? Like this. So this is a text tools where you can insert any necessary text, right? And you can use the eraser, right? You can erase your drawings, right? If you want to make this eraser big, you click Control plus, then it will become big. Understood? So then you can easily erase a larger area. Then you can use the brushes, right? Different size of the tip, right? You can make different selections here. Okay, so you can draw with the brushes of various sizes. Understood? So I'm selecting everything, right? For selecting everything, I can use Control A shortcut, right? Control A, and I can remove with the delete key. So there are different kind of shapes you can draw. See, lines. These are curved ones. See, if you want straight lines, you can use this one, right? If you want circles, you can use this one. Like that, there are so many different shapes you can use, right? If you go down from the arrow, you can draw different shapes. Understood? So line tools are there, curve tools are there, right? Oval, rectangle, triangle, right triangle, stars, arrows, heart, pentagon, hexagon, all outs, right? So many shapes you can go with, right? Understood? Okay. So try a new thing. I will quickly do something and show you something very simple. Like you can try this. I'm drawing with this rectangle. Okay, okay, then I'm using like this. So you have to click somewhere to get remove of that selection. Okay. See, you can try similar thing like this. Mm. Then you can use different colors. I will start with black. Then I'm going with ash color, something red, something yellow, right? Very simple thing I'm telling you. You can try various pictures like this. Okay. So in activity 3.4, they're asking you to use a graphic software and draw something like this, right? And you can give a suitable name for your file. Understood? Like if it's a Mickey Mouse, you can then Mickey Mouse.jpg like that. Give some meaningful name. Okay, activity 3.5. Hope you remember these things. I have explained similar things in the textbook explaining video as well. So this is to open a file, right? So how to open a file? We'll do the practicals itself, then it's easy. Okay, so if you want to open a file, right, you have to go to the particular selection, right, for the particular file location, and you can double click this. That's a one way of opening a file. Okay. Or you can right click this and open. Understood? There are two concepts, copy and paste, cut and paste. Copy and paste means like you can, I will create another folder like this. So it's easy, like test, right? So I'm first going to copy. Copy means you take a copy of this file. There's a duplication, right? So for example, right click on the file, copy, and go to the new folder and right click again and you paste. So if you see, there are two copies. One thing is in here, one thing is outside the test folder, right? So copy is you are duplicating the thing. So for that you can use um, either right click mechanism, or there's a shortcut also. You can press Control C, you are copying it, right? And then you go here, I will delete this, right? And then again, you have to paste it, Control V. That's the shortcuts. Understood? Okay, when you're pressing the control and there's those two keys, at the same time, you have to press it. So that is copy paste, right? We'll see how cut and paste work, right? This one, I right click on it, cut, I go to the test folder and I paste, right click, paste. Now, if you go and see, there is no cat image here because cut and paste means you're moving the file from one place to another, right? Okay, I will show you how to do the cut and paste, right? So here I'm selecting a file, right? And I'm pressing Control X, shortcuts, right? Go to the new folder and then I paste it, Control V. See, now here cut and paste means you're moving the file from one location to another. So budget Excel is not here anymore. Understood? So if you want to close a file, right? For example, I'm opening a file, right? If I want to close, there are a few mechanisms. One thing is file close from here, or you can click the close button also. And there's a shortcut key combination that is Control and W. Control W. Understood? It will be closed. Then if you want to maximize a file, right? I will open this file again and there is a, in the top you can see here, either you can like this resizing, right? Maximize, see, restore down, maximize, restore down, right? Or you can minimize. Minimize means it will go and uh, like it, you can find it under the taskbar. Understood? So in the seventh one, this one you have to write down, or you have to put it all the things you have done up to now into a table, right? So opening a file. We already did this file open. That's a one method of doing. Or the shortcut keys are Control O, right? See, Control key and O key. So what is the other mechanism? You can right click on the file and then you can select the open command. Okay. Or in the, like, for example, like this also you can do. In the Word, there's an open icon also you can get like this. So if you click on this open icon, you can open a file also. Understood? So closing a file close, or the shortcuts are Control W. We have discussed this. So there are a few mechanisms. One thing is you can close button can be clicked, but as what I show, or like this also you can do. Now think you are in this file, either you can press this button, or if you right click on the taskbar, if you right click on this file, there is a close window here. So you can easily close it. Okay. So copy a file, right? So usually there are, it depends on the application you are using. If it's like Word kind of thing, from the home menu, you can select copy, right? Shortcuts are Control plus C. Or if you want to copy a file itself, you can right click on the file and select the copy command, right? Pasting, home paste. Shortcuts are Control V. So you can either right click on the file and you can select the paste command as well, as I explained. So remember the copy and cut the difference. In the copy, you take a duplicate of the file or a folder. In cut, you move the relevant file or folder to a new location. So last thing is a cutting a file, right? Home cut. So this is home thing. Most of the Microsoft softwares like Word, PowerPoint, Excel, you can find this thing. Like here, home, you can copy, paste. Those things are under the home menu. Understood? So that's the end of the chapter 3, right? Uh, So hope you understood the chapter 3 workbook. So if you haven't still subscribed my channel, please do subscribe and add any comments if you get good marks, if you have any questions, those things, please add as a comment, right? So if you haven't still subscribed or share it with your friends, please do so, because especially in this pandemic situation, these videos will be very useful for a lot of kids. So please do share among your friends, right? So thank you very much.